Koo brand team came to us with the idea that they wanted to reach people in an empathic, emotionally charged way. Radio was deemed to be the best medium for that, but going beyond the 30-second spot to give people a 5 to 10 minute destination listening platform that would encourage emotional and functional benefits of Koo product by creating a character called Mama Koo, who would then run her own program called the Mama Koo Show.
So the idea of the Mama Koo Show was born. And in the Mama Koo Show, it's a lifestyle destination radio show. It's not a cooking show, because Koo by nature is a food brand. So you would assume that it is a cooking show, but it's not. It is a place where consumers gather. They come to share how they feel about the brand, their lives, what they do with our brand, what they do when they're together. So they exchange ideas on what to do and what not to do, their family. Anything that they want to talk about, we allow them to do that on the show. So she could be whoever you think she is in your mind. So when you talk to people about what they think Mama Koo looks like or who she is, they've got different versions.
And what it comprises is basically the following. It's a modular kind of magazine format. We create opening and closing billboards, which just bookend the show. And we have a very distinctive jingle, which is our signature tune, which has got all the right Mama Koo empathic values. It's a call to action to the program. We create the opening closing billboards with the presenters, and then the presenter, will hand over to the Mama Koo character in a seamless effect of a kind of theatre of the mind, so that to the listener's mind, Mama Koo is actually in the studio. She then takes, in theatre of the mind terms, takes 2 or 3 callers or write-ins who have actually been prepared to give a recipe, a lifestyle tip, a Koo memory, or a congratulation to Mama Koo. We've had poetry, we've had write-ins, we've had people giving recipes, we've had people getting engaged over a tin of beans. It's amazing. Everybody does have a Koo memory. And it's really very interesting to solicit that from real people, and then we dramatize one of those or 2 of those per episode across all languages, and then that is pre-recorded in the language of that station. Then Mama Koo, hands back to the station presenter, live in studio, with the jingle as a backtrack, and we run a content-based competition.
Radio is one of the mediums where we can actually interact with our consumers, where you can select DJs that fit with the equity of your brand, programs that fit with the equity of your brand, and programs that are within where your target market are likely to be listening. So the one-on-one relationship is easy to establish through radio, and you can interact with the listeners, get feedback from listeners, immediate feedback, and we run competitions as well. So the instant gratification and the interaction, the engagement is more apparent within radio versus TV. You can't phone in and answer. Yes, you can, but there's limitations. Versus radio, it's just a different medium altogether. Is measurable, because at least you can get numbers on actual listeners within that program. You know how many people tried to phone in during that period. So you are able to measure in terms of how many people are engaging with you at that point in time, and how many people are listening to the program. And you can follow it up, because every week there will be the same target audience listening, and they're being exposed to the brand message every now and again, versus a once-off scenario with other mediums where it's also by chance. Because with radio, people sort of make an appointment to listen to a certain program, and you're bound to talk to the same people.
The beauty of having the Mama Koo Show as a radio program is that it combines a whole lot of strategic objectives into one synergistic mix. It combines branded advertising and programming. It combines word of mouth and immediacy. It combines theatre of the mind and functional benefits. It actually can migrate with the brief to actually cover whatever strategic objectives the client has. But more so than that, more than you can't buy the kind of brand love that a radio feature brings, because people tune into the program week after week. They believe in Mama Koo. We've had letters to Mama Koo inviting her on holiday. We've had letters people write to Mama Koo. They believe that she is a character. Radio, as an imaginative medium, does what television cannot do.
Mama Koo has contributed in building brand equity for Koo. It's no longer seen as a food brand, but as a friend and a partner to our consumers. And with that relationship, the establishment of that relationship, we've managed to be nominated in the Sunday Times top brands over the years, top 3. And for this year, 2009, we are voted in the top 3 overall brand. So we are not only participating in the food segment, but overall brand. And that is how strong the equity of the brand has become.